Hey again, CitiesXL fans. It was not my intention to make a video today, but I thought I wanted to show you what I've been experimenting on in the last couple of days, and I bet you can see it right away. I have been looking into this highway system. As you see, I have demolished my old highway from this point all the way down here, and I simply began to build a new highway system. Oh yeah, and something I realized when I began building it. I don't know why I didn't notice it before. Remember, I changed some expressways to highways down here, for instance. Probably does see it. See that? It's five road one way. I hadn't noticed that, but of course it's you place each highway stretch at a time. When you place a highway with this, you place one each one this way, for instance, and one the other way. But fortunately, I don't have enough traffic in this city that it became a problem with these highways. But of course, the thing you do, you can still use these highways to replace expressways with large amounts of traffic on. You just have to remember to find an expressway parallel to that one, or another road parallel to that one, where you can get it one way the other way. That way it will work perfectly. But let's go down to this highway, because this is something I'm pretty proud of. You would guess, your guess is right. This is especially something I was proud of. You see, it actually works. It actually works. It took me some time to figure this out. What you do with this highway system? What I did here, for instance, you see, I placed a 4-lane highway, two 4-lane highway in each direction. And when you get down here and you have to separate them, so you can get a new highway system down here, for instance, you use these. That's what they're for. And that's what these arrows indicate. So let me just show you what I was talking about. Let's take a highway piece. There is a 5-road highway, but I have decided I want to use the 4-road highway. There are actually there are 3 different 4-road highways, but I have decided I want to use this one. I think that looks best with the other pieces. So let me show this. I put and one other thing about this highway system. When I do this, the way I pull the road, that's the way that the traffic will flow. So if I do this, the traffic will flow this way. You see? To the right. And if I take one of these and put it the other way, the traffic will go this way. And that's the same thing with every single piece. Also these turn-offs from the highway. I don't know if you see, some of the cars stop a little bit here, but not much, not like a regular intersection. So that's fine. Down here it does produce an intersection, but it doesn't look like it's much of it will be a problem. At least that's what I hope it won't. But that will be something I will have to test. You see, I've tried different solutions with off-roads, with turn-offs from the highway. But okay, what I wanted to show you, of course, with these was, if I take this four-road highway, there is one down here. Where is it? Here. This one, you see, with 2 arrows straight and 2 that turns away. That means that you can, if you place this one here, like that, then you can split the highway up in 2 by taking the 2 road, and now it gets a little complicated. The 2 road highway piece, there are 2 different kinds. They are actually used for making the different the 2 different roads here. Let me just show you. You see, there is along here there is this I don't know what it's called, but you know what it is. And that's well, okay. Let me show you. I can't tell you. Now we see. I'm not even sure I can remember it. Wasn't it? Oh, yes, it was this way. You take this one and do it like that. You see, that's not too bad, you see. And then you take the other one. Was it this one? Like this. You see? That's what I was talking about. That's why there are 2 different kinds, because they match these 2 kind of roads. And if I want to do it the other way, I just take, where is it? This one. I've actually not tried this, but this should work like that. And then this one. Then you have to remember to take it from this side like that, because the traffic has to flow this way. You always have to remember, pull the road in that direction the traffic has to flow. And then this one, like that. You see? Nothing to it. And I know it's not 100% precise, but this is 200% better than the old systems with these. Of course, this sends a lot of traffic through this intersection with no problem, but it doesn't look very pretty, and it doesn't look realistic at all. This one down here, this one, I know it's not a cloverleaf intersection at all, but this one actually looks very much like an intersection very close to where I am living. This is how we make real interchanges on highways where I live. So this is just amazing. This is just really amazing. Of course, I still don't know if it works effective. The highway is not very big. I don't know if you've noticed also there are only cars going on the one side. I've not seen a single car on the other over here. That is because this one I made a connection to the old highway. The only way you can do that is by linking it with an expressway. So that's not effective. But I wanted to see if there did in fact flow some traffic on the road. Let's see if we can get someone to change so I can show you that they actually do change and use these roads. I hope these stops don't get to produce traffic. But as you see, these two pieces represent a highway system. But hey, see, there was a car. And each piece of these can take 320 cars a minute, where a full highway system of this one that is with the game, it takes 320 cars for the whole highway, whereas these highways, these two highway pieces, take of course 640 cars a minute. So I don't think it's going to be a problem in the near future. But this is very nice, don't you think? I think at least. Oh, and of course there are unique bridges with this mod. There are only this bridge, unfortunately, but it's actually very good looking, this bridge, and it's very flat. That means that you can take another highway bridge this way, for instance, over these bridges. So that should be make for some interesting building. Of course, something I have to tell you. Of course, now I realize these highways would, of course, take way more traffic than the old highways. But it's not. That's of course a cool bonus thing to get, but it's not in fact why I built them. The old highway system was fine for me traffic-wise. There was no problem there. But I just hate to look at them. They're just not realistic. It doesn't feel like you're building a highway system like it did in the old SimCity games. I know a lot have happened since those, but in the old SimCity games, it felt like you were building something when you build a highway. It felt like you accomplished something when you had built it. This one in CitiesXL, you just plop the highway system in and you can't do anything about it in any way. It just looks like it, or it looks all the time in every city you make. Oh, let's just see this one. I'll also put it one way here. This isn't probably... okay, that's... I was wondering if I should make one the other way also, but as there is an expressway here, I'm not going to do it. But yeah, so now it... Of course this took incredible amounts of time to make, but I also learned a lot about how you can make different kinds of intersections. And this looks crazy, I know, but it actually works very good. And it was way easier to make than it looks. You saw how I made these. This was just like this. Then you have to make sure that the roads are, I would say, at least this far away from each other, or else you will get into trouble, because this is a mod, and you get to experience some unforeseen consequences when you build these roads, as is sometimes it just doesn't fit beside each other if you put them too close. And also this road around here, it was very, very difficult to get it to get a smaller turn than this, because of how the road worked. Another thing about it is tunnels that you place under these roads you can place them a little closer on the roads than you can normally. You can also see it here. This is really, really close. So and it wasn't any problem to place it. The same here. This one was very, very... Actually, it wanted to place it in the side of the road. So it didn't work quite as it should. But for that reason it was very easy to find the correct position for it. Then I want to show you something else, something you're probably seen. These roads, of course, all these pieces, every single one of them, even the one way, even the single road can take 320 cars a minute. Of course that's something that's very different from ordinary CitiesXL, but that's in fact very realistic. If you think about a highway, at least if I think about a highway where I live, all highway pieces in the highway, you can drive with the same speed on those pieces, and that's also why the traffic flows quickly on a highway. So it actually makes sense that all the pieces has the same traffic flow. But what I did here, of course, that's after some experimenting, I finally decided to go with this 4 road. That's because I think the easiest interchange to put in is this one. The one where you take just these two lane roads. That was the easiest way to put in, definitely. And so, of course, I still don't know. There could be something about traffic congestion on the smaller highways. Of course, I don't know that yet. I will have to. The city will have to be a lot bigger before I'll be sure about that. But until then, I will do these things. I will primarily go 4 lane, and I have to make something that's realistic. So these 2 lane. At first I'm switching them to a 3 lane here, and this one is then been switched to a 4 lane down here. So it's back to a 4 lane. Whereas this one is only 3 lane down here. Then I have to be in a turn off here from the highway, and then a switch to 4 lane again. But you can also see I have used the room, the space a little better, because with this highway I will definitely need a lot less room. So my idea now was to make this highway system, to finish this highway system, to replace this highway system, to replace the old highway system with this one. Then you could see how in practice it's being done. So let's do that. This one in the middle, I realized that of course I need something more here. Don't know if you can see it. From this, let's see. The traffic flows here. So there's one over here, so they get straight. There's one, so they can get down here to the high density, and get up on this road from the high density, and of course over here also. But people from over here, they can't get down here. At first I was thinking, oh, they could just drive over here, but everyone that's living here, they could need a connection. So what I'm going to do is make a road turn off here and make a tunnel down under here, and then make an interchange on this road. Not on this road. That was not worse. Oh shoot! I have to have this road connect to this road. That's going to get difficult. I wonder if I can do that. Huh. Well, okay. This is going to be interesting. We need some room. So, if we get from this one, and the cars go around here, and they have to go on this and then get down here. So what we are going to do first, because I don't even know if I have enough room for this. Oh, that's a steep one. Okay, so first we go down to these highways. Of course, I didn't show you how you see here this little piece. That's a special piece. This is not perfect, this piece, but still I am way more satisfied with this than the internal highway system, just because it actually works. You see it in the switches here. Whoa, that was some. Well, okay, there is some small bugs in it, but what can you expect? It's a mod, and it's the first effective highway mod for CitiesXL. But at least they drive most of the time on it. And then these small switches, they will disappear and then reappear on the other side. That was a long way, a long time they were standing still there. But of course it's not worse than on the old intersections. Let's just go down here and check. And then there is another single car here. Typical. No, okay. Down here, and what you do. Of course, you can do this for how you want. You can place these how you want. But I decided after some experimenting that I like this one best of the ones that were in there. You see where it stretches out here. You can place what kind of road you want here. But I like this one better. Or best. I say there is. Oh, that's the one I use. Yeah. You can take this one, but the line in the middle doesn't match very good with this little line. This little line matches best if you pretend that this road gets to be a 2-lane, so people can so there are room for people that have to go out on this road. So it's these two pieces. You can't see it, and it took also a little time before I figured out that you had to use these. Of course, I also tried to use these in the turn-off from the expressways, for instance, because I thought that you could maybe the interchange wouldn't appear, but as you see, it does appear. So and these little highway pieces are something of a pain to place. One of the worst things to place in this highway system. Okay, see here, we have these and they go this way. So we have to have a turn off, something like here, and we have to take it this way. So you do it like this, and if you see like, of course you can do it like this if you want to, if you want to. Maybe I just realized something. I just have to check this out. No, that doesn't look good. So what you can do, what you want. You can do what you want. But This one looks better. Let me just show you. You can pull this as long as you want. That's actually a cool thing about this mod. Compared to SimCity Highway. SimCity Highway were just... They were just a pain beyond belief to build. Because you had to place every single piece at a time. This one you can at least stretch as you want, even though this piece is not meant to do that. Let me just show you what happens. This is the farthest you can stretch it with a single section. Let me show you what happens if you do that. I'm gonna take two lane. No, that was the wrong one. This one. You see? Then it produces a second one of these. So it has to be a little shorter than that one. But it doesn't. Of course, it doesn't show you how short it has to be. So that has to be some testing before I find out about that. You see, this was too long. It just has to be a little shorter. I think this is too short. So I usually do it like this. Just a little shorter. And then a row. Oh. Now you see. I didn't even make sure that I actually pulled in the right direction. I can't remember. I have to make sure about these things because sometimes I don't pull in the right direction. Like that. And then a road. No! What am I doing? That was a mistake. That was not what I was doing. This is not what I was going to build. How stupid could you want to be? Okay. Epsilon, you're talking about something you wasn't going to build. Sorry. Don't know what I was thinking about there. Okay, but what are you going to do now? If you're going to do this, take this 4 roads, and then we need an interchange somewhere around here. So now I'm wondering because I need 2 road up here. There isn't. Is there a tree? One with 3 and with 1? There is. There is actually one here. So should we just try this one? Let's try that. And then we need a tree. Tree. This highway piece, I don't know what that's for yet. Big interchange, big turnoff maybe. I don't know. Don't know about that one yet. And then, can this be done? Oh, it actually, this doesn't. You see, this doesn't look that good. I don't like that, how that looks. So I'm going to do something else. I hope that I can get this to work again. This tunnel was very close to the road. Continue this 2 lane. You see, this takes some time. to figure out. Take this 2 lane. Oh, very, very close. Very close. Like that. And something like that. Yes. Oh, another cool thing, as you can see, parks in the middle of the highways. That's just freaking nice. And then this 4 lane. Like that. And then an interchange. And that's... where is it? This one. 2 straight. And 2 the turn. Like that. Sometimes it's a little twitchy. And then a 2 lane. This one? No. This one. And another 2 lane. Not this one, this one. This looks okay. It's almost like an actual highway. An actual highway. I can definitely live with that. Definitely. So. Oh, there's not much room. There's not much room. Fortunately, this road doesn't use that much room, so this should be able to... I should be able to do this. Then I'm going to switch it to a tree road. I know this is not perfect, but okay. Have to experiment to get better. Like this. Oh, shoot. Okay, we have to, it has to go over here. I forgot again. Okay, and then a tree road bridge, that's this one. Of course, there's a tunnel. This is going to get very, very tricky, I can tell you that. Don't know if we can do this. It has to go very far down, that's the problem. And over here it's not even enough. So that's a problem. I could do something else. It's this tunnel that gives the problem. So maybe we should do something else with this road up here. Doesn't matter what side I put it on, you just have to go down like this. So what I was thinking about is making something around here and down here, for instance, or over here. Let's see if I can do that. Maybe we should try and see if we can make a bridge. No, I have enough bridges here. Let's make this tunnel area. Oh shoot! I forgot this tunnel. So it has to be in here. One more thing to worry about. Of course I could change this one a little, this road. So there's a little more room. Oh shoot! I forgot something. It has to be... Don't it have to be... Okay, that's because I want these I want to use 2 lanes when I put rows together. I just think that looks best. So let's extend this one something like... Oh shoot. How am I going to do this? Yeah, it moves okay. Like that. And now we need a 4 road down here. This one? Yes. Isn't that one? Yeah. Looks like it. So we're going to do it like this. Like this. Remember always to pull it in the right direction. Don't know how many times I've made this mistake. Yesterday when I was experimenting with this. And let's just put this on the first. So another 2 lane. It was this one, wasn't it? Yeah. It's something of an interchange, this. Okay, whoa, a lot of traffic up here. A lot of traffic up here. Just looked like it. It's just down here. Well, it will be better when this highway is functioning effectively. So, a bridge as a tunnel. Two road. Two road. Oh, that looks special. That was another sign. A very different design, actually. Cool. Hey, that was cool. Hey, that was very cool. A different tunnel. Excellent. Hey, this is excellent. This is excellent done. Wow. So, another thing about tunnels and bridges with this highway system, they don't cost very much. So you can do what you want. Ah. What is this? What? That doesn't seem right. Oh, it does actually. Oh shoot. Well, this is going to get interesting. It says that these bridges only take 40 and 60 cars a minute, and the small one takes 320. Well, okay. Let's hope it's 320 for everything, because else I will have problems. Hopefully, but that can't be true. It can't be true. It has to be 300, and it have to be 320 for everything. Okay. Let's just don't speculate more about that. I will see about that in weeks to come. And this was correct, yeah. You can also see that these rows are correct by seeing that this fence is over here, and here there are no fence. Oh, shoot. We forgot this one. Oh yeah, I forgot this one. So we have to get this one like that. And then these two lane. There you also saw that you couldn't do it. You couldn't do it without this little arrow interchange thing. So this is going this way, yes. Oh, that's because it's a bridge, of course. Or a tunnel. So how? That looks funny. Ick. Ew. Ah. Shoot. This is just a little test, just to see if it was because the tunnel needed to be a little longer. Because over here you can see it figured it out. Okay, it's also a different kind of tunnel. No. There's a little bug there. So as you can see. But I can live with it. I can live with it. It's just not properly made. These workers that made this highway, they're just not very good. So another road. Oh! I just thought it was the wrong kind of road I had placed. What is this? That's also different. I hadn't seen that one. But can I not get that to look better? Yeah, this is something. This really takes some experimenting. What? Funny that this actually looks better. Okay, as I said, you can do it how you want. You can place whatever road you want. It doesn't matter. Nobody tells you how you should do this. It's the only thing that matters is, do you think it looks good? So, is this acceptable? I think so. I don't think it's too bad. Not when you think about this is almost the first time I'm experimenting with this highway thing. But let's cross our fingers that these 2-lane roads actually do hold 320 cars a minute. And of course that used a lot of room, but at least you can place something in between. Well, that took some time, but that's what I was talking about. You really feel like you accomplished something with this highway system when you build it. I really like that. And of course, you can always place whatever you want on these highways or interchanges, however you want to do it. Let's just see something. Actually not tried it. At least don't make an interchange on the highway if you place a road on it. That's something. So, do I like this? Should I change this? I'm not going to change it. Maybe I'm off cam. But right now I'm not going to do anything about that. I think it looks okay. It looks acceptable. Oh, as you saw, I see, I almost filled this out yesterday before I began experimenting with the highways. So this is almost rounded up, this neighborhood down here. So when this highway system is finished, I'm going to build over here or make videos where I'm building down here. Oh. You can probably guess that these bridges and tunnels and so on right beside each other was not the easiest thing to make. Actually, I made it. It was my intention to make 2 tunnels over here, but I couldn't make room for them. I had the one of them had to be a bridge. That's yeah. This is also okay. It's okay. Not too bad. But okay, let's go down here. And now it gets a little exciting. Now I have to find out what I want to do down here. There have to be one highway that goes in here. Have to do that. So the question is, how are we going to do this? Let's push pause and demolish some highway. Oh, traffic, the traffic. Well, it's not much traffic, but okay. What? No. A little bit lag. Away with all these irritating pieces. Ploppable pieces. Well, let's just remove. Now I don't need anything of this old highway anymore, so let's just remove all that. Whew. Is this flat? It is. It's just a little hill here, but everything is flat. Okay, okay, okay. Let's just check ground relief. Can't see much, but it looks pretty flat until it comes down here. Little hilly. Let's hope it will be okay. So what should I do? This in here, these turn-offs, of course there are too many here, but it was a little bit experimenting, as I didn't quite know how I should use this area where I had a lot of spare room, so I could experiment a little with this highway here. As you see, this is probably enough room what I have here. And of course, these systems of road here, they could be a little closer than they are if I push the road systems a little. So, down here, what are we going to do? First and foremost, I think we're going to expand this expressway. Maybe even both expressways. If I put this down here, maybe all the way down, or maybe here. I don't like that. Maybe like that instead. It would match the road systems very well if I did it like that. If you look at the road systems down here, you see what I'm talking about. So that could be something... Yes, let's do it like that. And just for doing something, we are going to take what so 5-way. So okay, let's for now let's use these 5 ways for these kinds. So we have one that goes this way and one that goes this way, like that. And then I actually also saw something yesterday of these highways. You can place buildings next to them. It's building connectable. So we can probably place bus stops on these highways also. I don't know if I'm going to do that, but who knows when the city gets when the city has 3 million inhabitants and traffic is just incredible everywhere. You never know. You never know what I might do to keep me interested in playing. Hey, my elites are only 76% and executives only 81. Well, okay, I've not done very many things in a lot of time where the city has just been playing. It's not a surprise, it's dropped a little. 1 or 2%. Well, okay, it's not much, it's not a catastrophe. So, what do we have here? We have 4-lane. And that was this one, wasn't it? I will remember what way the roads are going. Epsilon. Oh yeah, I see here. That was when I experimented what kind of roads I want to use. Hey! Oh, it's also a little buggy here. Is it like that with all these? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. A little. That's okay. So this top one is going this way. Okay. Let's start with that one. So how close is going to be? Is this probably close enough? God, it doesn't use that much room, does it? So if I make a connection here like that or like that, for instance, down here, and we have little room for offices, because now the high density city will come all the way up here. Let's just do it like that. And then this one. Oh! this way, like this. Like that. And then expand this expressway. I still want offices next to the highways. That's why I'm leaving a little bit of room, but not nearly as much as before because of the clover leaf. I don't have the clover leaves. So let's... oh no, let's use that one, I think. Yeah. Something like that. Like this. Excellent. That's nice. That's nice. Now I just have to check something. What I was thinking about is, how does this look? I have to get this down here. Let's just see how that looks. That's acceptable. And then here, make connection in here, something like that. And then a highway down here, and one out here, and then something very, very massive intersection down here. So let me show you how we're going to do this. So the lower one goes this way. So we need an off ramp, or whatever you would call it. As the traffic goes this way, should we put it? This one here. So we should we place one here? Yeah, we should. Wrong one. Was that one? It was. Like that. Oh shoot. Let's see, people go this way and then they go out like that. That makes sense. And you have to go in. So should I have? It was actually the other way. I would have preferred here, I think. So we need one where they drive in on this one here. Like that. And then one where they could drive off. Like that. And then on the other side we have traffic that goes this way So they have to so they get off, on, and they have to get off. So we have to get an off ramp over here. Like that. And then... oh, I'm going to mess around in this for a long time. Then on ramp over here. Like that. And then the road. And it was this one I use. So off. Let's just try to see if you can do this. No, you can't. Too complex. Oh yes, you can. Oh shoot. Oh, that would make sense to make a big intersection where they both come down, wouldn't it? Let's try that. Off. And the driver on. Oh shoot. Okay. What if I made the other one first? Like that. And now it of course won't do it at all. I'm going to do it now. So that didn't do much. So off, on. Oh, I don't like how it turns there. Like that. And over here, they drive along here, and then they have to drive off and on. On. Or off. It simply doesn't want to do it. Okay. This looks like it's going to be one big interchange. Let's see that. Yeah. It's interpreting this as one big interchange, so let's see if that could work. I think it might. Let's check traffic how. It's one big interchange. So that was not too bad. Oh yeah, that's right. I don't know why, but for some reason it's very difficult to place decorations between these highways when they're this close. This much room between houses don't usually isn't isn't usually a problem. Oh, you could also see that these turnoffs, a turnoff like this don't use very much room. It really don't. Oh, this line disappeared over here. I wonder if it was actually supposed to disappear if the mod worked 100% correct. That's that could be, sorry, that could be, it could be, but okay. So, this was not bad. This was not bad what we made here. But I will place an off ramps over here also, and then yes, I think we're going to place an off ramp over here, but maybe an off ramp. No, I don't know. Off ramp here, we have to have off ramp here, but maybe right after that I have to make a connection into the center of the city from something like here. And then down here, another connection, another turn off from the highway. So a really nice mod. I have waited a long time for some good mods for this game to keep my interest going. I really like a good city builder, but there's not much on the market. I would like to just see some cars. Let's speed up time and then let's see if they want to play. These citizens. Why do I push that traffic? It's just a reflex. There's no point in it with this in these roads. One car going for the highway. Going. Where is it going? Well, okay. I think we're going to see if something of this works now, at least. I bet you it's going to turn up there and then go down here. Yeah. And now down here. Hey! That one turned properly. Okay. Interesting. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Want to go with the car. See our highway. See how long this goes before it disappears or stops. Has it stopped or disappeared? Oh, it's just stopped. Hey, it turned off. Whoa! Yeah, okay, it made it. I think it looks like it's actually something by... it was a little funny that this road down here, where it disappeared, this line, there wasn't any trouble. It drove along the highway properly. My guess is it doesn't have any effect because the cars are only a simulation of the traffic in the city. The cars don't drive. A car don't drive from a house in this game. It isn't calculated like that even. That it drives from the house to a workplace and then home again. It doesn't work like that. Not like SimCity, where the cars actually drove from the her house to work and home again. So you had to make sure that the traffic in those parts actually worked very good. What I'm talking about. Yeah, but as I say, in SimCity, if you had a problem like this, that a road mod didn't function properly, that they couldn't drive along it properly, then that would have enormous consequences for those citizens in the city. That was what I was wanting to tell you, or talk about. In this city, it doesn't have any effect if the roads doesn't work properly because of a mod. That's my experience from earlier on with other simpler mods. Because that the traffic flow is a simulation of the traffic in the city. It's not the actual traffic that drives around you see. It's just a simulation of how much traffic that is in the city. That was what I wanted to say. Oh, yes, okay. That's also something I will have to experiment a little more with. Probably some combination of roads on these turnoffs. But I'm going to end the video now and make some dinner. Oh yes, and again, sorry for the last video that it took a few days before it was online. I had some synchronization problems with the sound in it. It was really messed up. I had to convert it 3 times before it wanted to do as I wanted to. I don't know what it was. It is not the first time I have tried that, so yeah, I don't know. I'm not an expert on media conversion, so. Okay, but in the end, I got it uploaded properly. So that was cool. And hopefully there won't be any trouble with this one. So see you next time, and hope you enjoyed my little highway demonstration video. That's probably what we should call it. And see you next time that I make a video. Hopefully within a few days. Again, if I find the time. I have a lot of things on my plate in these ages, so I don't have much time to sit down and do these things. But see you next time and have fun. Bye bye.